Well, so a late start this afternoon or this morning, whichever way you look at it. Just wasn't not feeling it. I say I'm not going to do a lot today, but I think I already know a couple of things I'm going to do that I didn't think I was going to do. One, I got to get some garden paper covering put over the corn patch I tilled up yesterday. I got to get my pressure washer stuff situated on the scissor lift so I can have that ready to go for pressure washing. I need to vacuum the drive because there's a bunch of grass on it from Liz mowing yesterday, and I need to load up some of that wood there. So that, all I was going to do is put this paper on the corn patch that I did yesterday. The corn patch in the corner over here. Little bird's already in there eating stuff. A little chickadee bird. I feel real bad because there was two birds just learning to fly over here. One flopped out onto the ground when Liz was going by with the dogs, and of course I think it was Jack's one after it chomped it. And the other little birdie, I thought I heard a bird chirping in the garage when I was putting the tractor away, and so when I came back out, it was the morning before yesterday, there was a little baby bird in there dead, so I think it flew in there and I locked it in and it didn't get out, which was a shame. Oops. So that's what I'm doing today. And I had to bring some goodies over that I had. Nozzles for the parts blaster, which is sitting there in the box. I haven't got to putting it together yet, so I got to clear out a little space for it. Some more marking pens. These were fittings I'd bought in case the other ones I had didn't work for repairing the Hustler cable. But it's good to have those. Those are nice stainless 1/8" cable fittings. This is my bit. Goes back in there. And these are the 1/8" or 1/4" studs for the 540 for the valve covers. So that's what I got there. This is a piece off the chipper, blades for the chipper. Extra little pieces of metal go over in the extra pieces of metal area.
Yeah, there has been mailing opportunities, but if you didn't use that, you can go to a website that they have set up, pa.com.
Okay. Oh, I gotta go back and get some gloves and got more mulch distributed yesterday all around through the park. Anyway, that's it for today, folks. I'll keep you up to date as it progresses. Always start off thinking, today I'm gonna take a chill, but it never seems to work out that way. And then I feel better at the end of the day anyway. I always feel guilty if I haven't done something. It works on me. Literally, stuff gets in my head that all the things that I could be doing that I don't do. And it makes for unrestful sleep, which I already have such crap sleep. You know, between using the CPAP, allergen medicine at night. Actually, the stuff I take overnight at night is over-the-counter Zysol. Zysol I take Ambien. Lately I haven't been getting to bed till 2 or 3 in the morning, but I'm getting like 5 hours sleep, and that's the most I've ever gotten. I was, for more than a year, I think I was working on 3-4 hours of sleep a night. So enough of my wah. Garden's looking good. Kudos to Liz on her gardening efforts. It's always nice to see. We have the space, we have the materials, and the wherewithal, so might as well take advantage of it. And thank you, Preston, my good buddy, one of my best buddies, Preston, for getting us some seeds. We're out. This stuff gets a little crusty. I don't know why. This topsoil. Kind of break it up a little bit here. Okay. Actually, it came up this way, I think, for gloves, which I got. All right. How's that? It's a dog bone. The pressure washer is here. The dog hid one of the dogs hid, probably Shelby, hid their bone back here. The dog hides stuff everywhere. Well, there we go. This is the finished product before the corn goes in. She'll poke holes and lay the corn where it needs to go. Had to overlap it to step it out. Probably a waste, but I didn't want to spend all my time cutting this crap, and so I just overlaid it. And it's thick stuff. This was some good quality paper. Bought it, reviewing the things, and that thin crap you get from Lowe's and Home Depot is just for smaller garden type stuff. This is a little bit more serious. Felt back, water, it absorbs water and stuff, but is thick and tough. And then even these needles I bought are 6-inch landscaping needles, which the ones that Liz had were like 3 inches and thin as crap. So, it's good stuff. The soil was mixed with some good poo pile from the cattle and horses. So in theory, the corn should grow well here. Again, making useful use of otherwise weeded out, wasted space. So we'll see what happens. I wish her good luck. So next on deck is I need to fire this up, lower it down, load up my pressure washer equipment, and get it ready to go. I'm not going to do it today, but I'll have it all ready to go so I can turn the water on, climb up, fire things up, and pressure wash. It's getting a little dirty. Got to do the other side of the house too, but can't do that until I get that crap buried in. So let me undo this and fire it up here. Well, see, I got my pressure washer, some fuel, a couple of different nozzles. I got one of my big ass long. It's like a 15-foot extension up there. I don't think. Here, let me see if I can. There we go. Now you can see what I got up there. Now, I haven't done any maintenance on this thing, so I'm just adding hydraulic fluid to it. I fired it up, drove it here. The front drive quit on me unless I turned it on to auxiliary power. So I'm thinking the hydraulics were low, which they were, but the filter needs to get changed. I gotta change the oil. There's just a lot of stuff I need to do with this thing. It's just taking the time to do it. But right now it runs, and I'm very appreciative of it running because I can get this clean, get the ditch stuff in, the well stuff in. I can do the house, get some higher up tree stuff done. Be very handy for me. Very handy indeed. So that's that. I see that big elm tree just mocking me, the one that little red cardinal just flew into. That big tree's mocking me. It's got so much different weights and leverages and compression sides on it, I can't figure it out. Well, let me see what kind of epic fail adding this hydraulic fluid is going to be for me here. Well, I got a bunch poured in there. It wasn't, as you can see, I didn't get a bunch around out and about, so it wasn't such a fail. But let's see where she's residing now. Still below the ad. So let's just keep adding. This might have been part of the problem, I do believe. You gotta realize, folks, this thing had been sitting around for a minimum of 5 years. Because I never used it. I started up and got the yellow one running, but the other one, I should say, this is kind of yellow. God bless it. This is kind of yellow too, but I gotta reposition here. Go for it. Well, it took every bit of what I had. It's right on the full mark. Little slightly above it, but that's because I screwed the lid down. If you just dip and check, I'm pretty well exactly on the full mark, which is right. So hopefully that'll help with the drive system. I still got to change the oil on this thing. And while I have it out, I'm going to pressure wash it, change the fuel filter, which is right down there. And pressure wash this all off. It's kind of filthy, if you will. Now that I have this model, I need to get a manual online for it. Find a manual for it. There's so much stuff on this, I have no clue as to what it's for or necessarily how it functions. Trying to see where the oil filter. It's like I got fresh. Something's fresh over here. That's the oil drain. Where would that be coming from now? Hydraulic line somewhere. It's right on that. The oil drain vent, the oil drain tube right there. That's the starter. That's the coil. Is it a remote oil filter? That's the oil dip. Huh. That's the hydraulic mount. Is it a remote oil filter? That's the hydraulics. That's the return for the hydraulic. Well, this is a wonderment. I changed the oil on the yellow one and it's the same engine. It's a Wisconsin. Basically the same engine. find the oil filter for this thing. This is a wonderment to me. Let me check the oil while I'm here. Oil's doing okay. It's dirty, that's why I need to change it. This thing doesn't need to be writing on that. I probably was scoring that up. That's one. Ow! God bless it. Sure you heard that. That was my head cracking on this thing. So, where's the oil gefilte fish? I got this thing braced up, so it ain't coming down on me. Bunch of solenoids. Yeah, I gotta figure this out. I don't know where the oil filter is. Let me start it up and see if this hydraulic, well, I'd have to climb up top. I just want to. She fires right up. And I need to find this oil filter. Maybe when I start pressure washing this thing, I'll figure it out. Need some new fuel line as well. Okay. This task is done. I'll come back and cover this up. I think I'm gonna go get some of that wood over there. This thing took every bit of fluid I had. Alright, let me continue on here. This is what's next on deck. I can get all this, pretty much all this stuff loaded up and dumped in the back there. I think I got everything in short pieces. At least get some of this out of here. And then I thought I need to get a tarp or plastic bag over the pressure washer up on the scissor lift. I don't want it to get drenched on in case it rains tonight. Shouldn't, but you never know. If I didn't cover it up, it would rain and then it would bother me. So I might as well cover it up and not have it rain. Alright, well, let me get to loading here. Alright, so here's my second load of the pine. As you can see, I did put my my sappy gloves on. I gotta go back here. Oh, I missed my mark. That's where I kind of wanted to be. Let me get some of this stuff out of the way here. See what we can do here. Oh. right. 2 loads of wood. Now I need to vacuum. So I mentioned yesterday, when this gets mowed, if this grass doesn't get taken care of, it's a pain in my ass. Hence, here's the pain in my ass. I've gotta, it gets matted down, glued, I can't vacuum it. I've already been scraping it. Alright, so I'm gonna vacuum this up and I'm just about ready to call it a day. So much for just putting some garden paper down. Alright, so one of my last acts of the day is you can see I've been dragging the drive a little bit. The Just Drive is in such disarray because of all the trenching and everything going on that it just gets out of control. I did get that back on there. That was a pain in the ass. I got to squeeze it closed again. I don't know how it came out of there, but that was certainly a pain. Creating a bunch of dust. I just closed the detached garage door. Just dust blowing in there and getting on the Shelby and everything else in there. So let's leave it right here. That's right that way, so I can unhook it. Good drag. Used it, would be using it when I was had the cattle and horses in the pasture. When we, after I mowed or before I mow, I'd drag it and that kind of dispersed the poo around. Helped disperse the poo, kind of helped it with its decomposition into the pasture. Alright, so I got to put some equipment away. See, I got this tree pretty much all out of here. Got some branches and this stump booger here. That's probably it's probably not that heavy because it was rotted, but I'll probably get it with the bobcat. Progress. So my big guy, Jaxie. He just wants to be a big lap doggy. A Chihuahua. Oh, Jaxie. And there's Shelby over there. Taking a chill. Zayler's back there behind the tree. Jack. Jaxie, what are you doing, huh? Jack. All right, well, I think I'm gonna check out for the evening. Sitting out here having a beer, petting the dogs, and now it's time to go in, take a shower, and have a beer inside. So that's what I'm fixing to go do. And I think there's been I don't know, see what's been going on going on in the world. Hi, Shelby's, our Zayler. Jaxie. Jack. What are you doing, Zayler? Hi, Jaxie. All right, folks. I hope the world has gotten its act together, put an end to the violence, stupidity, man. One tragedy begets another tragedy. Crazy.